Hey guys, it's Kari, and today I'm going to show you how I signed every time I hear that song by Blake Shelton. So let's get started. Alright, so the song starts out with "There's something about yesterday, how fast it all flies away." I signed something, and the sign for something is where you take your both hands, both flat, and it looks like you're cutting your non-dominant hand. So use your dominant hand and cut it like you're cutting off a part of something. Something about yesterday, and yesterday is with a Y hand by the bottom of your chin going to your ear, like going backwards. Something about yesterday, how quickly or how fast it all flies away. I don't know what it is about a goodbye kiss, and kiss is where you do two hands like this, one to your mouth and one out here, and it's like you're kissing that person. Kiss that makes you want to stay, and stay again is with a Y hand, just like yesterday, but stay, so it's down a little bit lower here. We were crazy, then we were over. We were crazy. We were over. The sign I did for over is we were in a relationship, but then it ended. So relationship is where you do two connection hands like this, and then end is just like some, but you're like cutting off your fingernails like this. So you're ending it. Making love, breaking up, making love, runaway, roller coaster. So we were, and break up, the sign is where you do two hands like this, kind of like the sign for work, except they're up like this. Breaking up, and they become two people, so like you're together, and then the people sign is two P's, and you usually go down like this, so it's together, and then they become people. So you're breaking up, making love, I just did love. Runaway, roller coaster. Runaway is where you do a hand like this, a non-dominant hand that is flat, and you put your pointer finger from your other hand in the middle of your fingers, and you run out like this, so it's like escaping. Runaway, roller coaster, just looks like a roller coaster. And then it goes on to the chorus. Every time I hear, and there's a lot of different signs for hear. I know some people you can tap your ear. I do this, it's more of an active form of listening. So like every time I hear that song, I'm standing, every time I hear that song, I'm standing in the pouring rain on your front lawn. I'm standing, like a little person standing in the pouring rain. I just did the sign for rain, so you kind of claw down the air like this, like it's raining. Rain, pouring rain on your grass. I said like lawn, grass, so I did the sign for grass, which looks like this, which is a flat hand under your chin, and you're pulling it in like this, and then you go out into like a lawn, so like a grassy lawn area, front lawn. And then when he goes ooh, I just did a claw hand right here, just to signal that he's still saying words, but I didn't want to do like OH, because it's kind of stupid. So I did this. And then it goes on to the second verse. There's something in the bittersweet, the feeling of a memory. Again, something in the sign for bittersweet is where you take a dominant hand like this by your lips right here in the corner and pull it in like this. Bitter, sweet, and sweet is where you take a flat hand like this by the tip of your nose and you pull it out like this. So just combine two words, bitter, sweet. The feeling of a memory. Right there in the moment, all I ever wanted was you and me. So I said right here. So right is where you take almost two D hands and they go one on top of another, kind of right in front of you. Right there in the moment, and then moment is where you do the sign for right. Your dominant hand does the sign for right, and the other hand's flat, and it looks like a clock almost, kind of like you're ticking. So moment, moment. All I ever wanted was you and me. I just said like us. So you do almost a K hand or a P hand, and you signal between you and somebody else. We were crying, we were wasted, we passed. We're crying, and crying is like this, just like your tears. Crying. We were wasted. I just said we were drunk. And you take an A hand, and it looks like you're drinking like a beer or alcohol or whatever, but you miss your mouth because you're drunk, so it looks like that. We we're dying, and the sign for dying is a non-dominant hand up and a dominant hand down, and then you flip it. I like to think of it as a dead fish. Dying. When they played it, and the sign for play is two Y hands, and kind of just going on like this. When they played it. And then it goes into the chorus, and there's a little bridge part at the end. There's a soundtrack in my mind that takes me back in time. So there's a song in my mind that takes me back in time, and time I just did it like I had a watch. When I hear that melody, I think about you and me. When I hear that I just did song, I think about you and me. And that's pretty much the entire song. It's really not too bad. Let me think. Oh my gosh, I actually forgot the entirety of the chorus, the second part of the chorus. My bad, it's been such a long day. So you do, every time I hear that song, I'm standing in the pouring rain on your front lawn, and then the claw hand, ooh. And then it goes into the second part, again, every time I hear that song, it's like the first time it came on. It's like similarly with the Y hand, kind of going back and forth. It's like the first, and the sign for first is where you take a non-dominant A hand and then a pointer finger D, and you touch it like this, perpendicular. The first time it came on, I signed the first time I heard that. First time I heard that, and then it goes into the oohs again. And that is the entirety of the song. I totally apologize. I just looked at it and I realized I forgot the entire second half of the refrain. So now that that's all together and in it, the song is completely done. So on that note, I'm going to leave you guys. I gotta run to do something, but keep subscribing if you'd like to see any more tutorials or any more suggestions. I am working on a few more songs right now, but I'm really hoping the weather gets better because it has been a little bit rainy where I am, but I will definitely keep you guys posted into everything I've got planned. Thank you guys so much.